Grand Rising. Grand Rising from St John's Church in Glastonbury and from the Holy Thorn, which is here, just behind me. So there's a message coming through very loud and clear that the time is coming where we're going to need to take a stand for something. To take a stand for whatever that resonates, however that resonates, to take a stand for our body, maybe. To take a stand for each other. Take a stand for our health, our relationships, our truth, the truth, maybe our faith, or an occupation, a way of life, a living. However it comes and appears to us individually, there is an energy present of a rising, a resurrection, if you like. Now, I'm not religious, but things are getting a bit biblical. Things are becoming apparently significant. Things are having a revelatory nature to them. And the presence of pure consciousness, of Christ consciousness, is more and more available. And a lot of people hear that and immediately think of religion and reject it. A lot of people hear the word God and immediately reject it because of their religious programming. That couldn't be any further from the truth of what that actually is in practice, in felt experience, because I am infused with the consciousness of Christ and spirituality. My life, my practice, my day is centered around spirit, the fact that I am, that's what I am that I am. I couldn't be any less religious. I'm here to dismantle religious structures in the sense that the structure of it, the construct of it, is a patriarchal control system. But they still get inextricably linked sometimes. So it's important that we really start to pull things apart and unpick the truth from the falsity, right? The truth from the assumption. The truth in actuality, in reality, from the appearance, from the obligation, from the story. Very important now that rather than throwing everything in one pot, 333, we actually pull out what is relevant, what is true, what is defined, what are we actually defining, what are we actually talking about, becoming very relevant now. A lot of us, when we feel stressed or overwhelmed, it's because we've got everything in one pot. Everything thrown in together in our minds, bubbling around in one cauldron, mental cauldron, and then we wonder why it feels too much. So it's very important that we get clarity on what we're actually talking about, what we're actually doing, what we're actually thinking, what we're actually feeling. You know, and what are we actually, when we speak about God, because to me, forget the programming, the loadedness of the word, right? God is love, God is truth, God is spirit, it's the, and around us, it's the energy of creator. It's a very neutral energy in reality. It's neither feminine nor masculine. It's both, it's all, it's everything. So let's be very clear in our own minds and what we're actually talking about, and sometimes getting stressed about as well. When we're overwhelmed, when we're stressed, what exactly is it that is the stress, that is the overwhelm? Because in actuality there are very few things that are really important. Hello, oh, hello. Because the dogs always come to me. So the message today is centered around a clarity. Let's get clear on our truth. Let's get clear on what is true to us, because we're going to be asked to take a stand. It's not necessarily a public stand. Not everyone's going to be out protesting and all of that. But some people will, because they're squeezing people. They're squeezing people in this country beyond limits, beyond any reasonable limit. They're blurring the lines. All the lines are being blurred with everything. How much longer are we just going to tolerate this absolute ridiculousness? Quite often. Absolute ridiculousness. How many which ways is the feminine gonna somebody else trying to unalive the feminine? How many ways has the feminine been unalived? And guess what? Still going strong. I mean, that was the original error in thought, wasn't it? That you could unalive the feminine or control the feminine. Look at every structure, system that's come through this world and still pumping strong. I mean, now, apparently, it's not even clearly defined what a woman is. Well, I fucking know what a woman is, and I know what the truth is. And when we get very, very clear on what we stand for, the rising is happening. The rising is happening in the UK. It's very, very clear. There are many distractions, many distortions, much interference, many things available that are thrown in the mix to try to distract, distort and interfere with the sacred truth that cannot be interfered with, that cannot be denied. So clarity, let's get crystal clear. Because once we are crystal clear as individuals, strong, and we know what we stand for, nothing and no one can interfere with that. And the rising is coming. The rising is coming. Have compassion for yourself and for other brothers and sisters who are struggling. Know thyself. I'm sending you so much love. Shatuka tikiana muratiata. Be with nature, be with spirit, be with the truth within. Past all the interference. It's here, it's right inside. It will speak to you when you listen. Shatuka tikiana muka'a rutushkai. Blessings and love from Avalon.